Thank you, everyone. This is the Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, 6 p.m. meeting of the Lenox Select Board, and we have recording CTSB, and we also Sonia Bykowski using her cell phone.
Yeah.
Thank you. In terms of announcements, clearly we have the special town meeting tomorrow night at the school, Duffin Hall, 7 p.m. The weather is not going to be terrible, but plan in advance if there's going to be a crowd. And I don't think permanent building committee needs to be discussed. And I'll just simply acknowledge that Jay Green is here observing, and I guess that'll be that for announcements. Please feel free to speak if you'd like to speak.
Citizens open forum?
Yes. Okay. Now, we're gonna
Jump right into the consent agenda?
yes.
Okay. So the consent agenda tonight. First, we have a donation to the police department. Next, we have a one-day wine and malt license request. Antimony Brewing is having an event. They're the responsible party, but it's an event for the Chamber of Commerce at 51 Church Street, and that is December 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have an application for LP gas license, BBL Construction, for land located at 130 Pittsfield Road. All the paperwork is in order. The fire chief has signed off on it. And it's everything is proper and in place. Fellows that are here to want to, really probably don't need to. And next we have, and I'm sure we're going to put a hold on this because we have to talk about this a little bit, the appointment of William Gopp as interim town manager effective December 5th, 2024 until rescinded. So we'll put a hold on that, okay, Bill? Thank you. And then the next thing on the consent agenda is to talk about the review of the warrant and decide who's going to do which motions at tomorrow night's town meeting. And lastly, we have a late arriving, just arrived today, one-day alcoholic license application for Casey Jones for Inspired Dental Wellness. And that's going to be at Bedford Hall. The application is a tad incomplete. We don't have the tip certification. So I would recommend that we approve it pending them coming in with a tip certification, and then they can have the license. Because that's a requirement we can't get around.
Right, and we should, with Mary Ellen being in the office, be able to come in and sign that. Three of us need to sign that.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah, right. So, can we get a motion to accept the consent agenda except for the two items that are held?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Gentlemen, you got your heat. Thank you. So you want to talk about Mr. Gopp?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You know how to clear a room, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Do you want signed right now? For them? Chief, do you want to sign it right now for you?
For them, you want them to pick it up?
For
The one that BBL.
So you are the licensing authority, you have to sign it.
Yes, so I will sign it right now and
And
then.
I will get it to them.
Yes, sir.
Please. Thank you.
Select. Chair.
Sure. Thanks, boss. Oh, you're welcome. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Chief. Okay, so,
There's a jacket there.
Billy's
best explanation is that that room is dark. My best explanation is that we that room is dark. We don't have an interim following a personnel matter that has been closed, but there are people who have used family medical leave to wait until Jay is here.
Yeah, well, we had Smitty as interim town manager, and he had to leave the 30th of the month to finish up some other business. It went on a little longer than anybody anticipated that it would to have him as interim town manager. So now we need somebody for a 6-week period, Jay?
Good evening, everybody. I can give you a little update. So the Adams Select Board tonight is meeting with Ken Walto.
Yep.
Ken's a retired Dalton vet. Ken was there about 20 years. I've met with Ken twice now. We're pretty confident he's going to take the job. The Select Board was meeting in executive session to come up with an interim employment agreement with him. If they agree tonight, based on Ken's schedule, he's clearing up some work at Berkshire Regional Planning Commission. That was his previous job that he was doing. He'll be limited in hours because he's retired, but we think he'll do a great job with it. I've given him a bunch of materials already, so we think the onboarding process will be pretty quick. So I'm comfortable saying early January. I will do my best, Bill, for you. But we're moving ahead. We're much farther ahead than we thought maybe we could be. So early January.
Great. But we're very fortunate. We have a talented employee here who is the head of our DPW, and he's going to wear 2 hats now, the interim town manager for the next 6 weeks-ish. And I'd like to thank him for doing that.
Yeah,
I asked him if
thank
he
you.
would, and I appreciate you filling in on short notice, and it's a good learning curve for you.
Yes.
But,
Thank you for entrusting me with that.
Make them pay you more, Bill.
yeah, we got to talk about that.
So it was a requirement to negotiate your contract in executive session, but then sign your contract publicly, which we did twice essentially. But if we use the very same contract without any terms, and as prorated time and whatnot, then you would be compensated exactly as Smitty was.
That's what we agreed to, yeah. Or we talked about anyway. That's fine with you, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's just coordinating downstairs to get all that paperwork in order and going the way it's supposed to go.
Sounds good. Thank you again.
So, somebody want to make a motion to appoint?
Oh, I'll gladly make a motion to appoint William Goff
Have we covered-
as interim town manager.
Covered questions?
I didn't have a question.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Billy. So the next hold was for the special town meeting. I don't know, why did you take this?
Yes. Dave, I numbered copies, they're two-sided,
Yep.
and we have to fill out Mary Beth's. Max, you have one, we each have one.
I do.
Without Mary Beth here, Max, I think you agreed to open the meeting and waive the reading of the warrant.
Yes, sir.
I typically do, having suggested this to Chris many years ago, the authorizing you to bid paving projects earlier than next spring for competitive bids. Mary Beth had said she'd like to do the, set aside the stabilization fund for the settlement money. And I'm not sure if I have to, I think I simply don't vote tomorrow instead of recusing myself from.
I would think it's very easy now for that, because that money is just in our town coffers. It's really, that's what it is.
Okay.
It's just our money. But I'm no lawyer.
Oh, point of information. Will the town council be there tomorrow night?
Yes.
Okay, great.
You will?
Then we can
Jeff Blake, correct?
It's an easy explanation.
Okay, then we have 4 and 5.
I got 4.
And I'll do 5.
And then we're down to the 2, 6 and 7 are the 2 planning boards, which Tom Delasco, a member of the planning board, will very likely present.
Pretty straightforward.
Great.
I'll be there too. I'm gonna stop by.
Excellent.
Wish you would, yeah.
Do we need a motion on that?
I don't think we need a motion on that, we just divvy them up the way we normally do.
Okay.
That's
It's
no
already
motion.
signed, it's already posted.
Yeah, the meeting is gonna happen tomorrow night, and, you know, end of story.
Right.
Great.
And then, again, I think I should acknowledge that Jay's there.
Jay's there, and he's gonna be there tomorrow night. And Jay has, I think it'd be good to say that one of the main reasons he, or not the main reason, but one thing that stood out with all of us in our interviews was his knowledge already of the town. He's watched every one of our meetings, the town meetings, you know, well prepared. Appreciate that too.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're okay to adjourn, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll make,
we got just to know when our next meeting is, and,
do we do the, yeah, we did the, okay.
yeah, we did everything we have to do.
So our next regular meeting is
2 weeks from tonight?
2 weeks from tonight,
Yeah.
6 PM, same location.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.